So the impact on America is that more borrowing equals more debt, which means we are not slowing down, we're accelerating in the wrong direction. We're going in the wrong direction, we're going faster in the wrong direction. More debt means more interest payments. That means the government has to spend more money to keep paying what it owes. So if you owe $1,000 on your credit card and you keep carrying that balance, there's interest on that $1,000. But if you owe $10,000, the interest is a whole lot more. So you're becoming more broke the more you borrow. So the United States of America is becoming more broke if we were to pass this bill. There's less room for actual improvements because if more budget is going to pay interest, this is the part that matters to all of us, is that we have to spend more money. And when I say we, that means our tax dollars. More of that money is going towards paying off interest. So if for those of you who don't understand interest, so I got to make this simple. For those of you who know it, bear with me. Interest is the amount that you pay for the luxury of borrowing money. So if I lend you $1,000 and you owe me $1,000, the interest is, let's just say, all right, every month that you haven't paid the full amount back to me, you got to add an extra $50 on. That's the interest. I'm keeping it real simple. Usually it's done by percentages, but let's just call it that. So on a credit card, the interest could be, when you hear people talking about interest rates, this is generally what they mean, but I'm making it really, really simple. So on a credit card, the interest rate might be 19%, it might be 25%. It could be very high, depending on what the card is. And a lot of people don't read the fine print and don't even know how much their interest is. They just pay the bill without thinking about it. So let's just say I say the interest on the money, you borrowed $1,000 from me, you owe me $50 every month extra in addition to how much you're paying me. So let's just say you pay me back, you say, Dre, I'll pay you back $100 a month for 10 months. I say, cool, but that $100 a month you pay me every month, anytime you haven't paid the full amount, you got to give me an extra $50. So on month one, you got to give me $150 because you paid back the $100. So now your debt is now $900. $50 is just the interest. So now I just made $50 off you because, mind you, I lended you $1,000. You're going to pay me back $1,000. So that's break even. The $50 is the profit that I make because I lent you the money. So the United States government, when we borrow money from other people, we got to pay them the interest. The interest is the money they make on the money that they lend. This is the reason why if you get into any type of finance, you want to be the money lender, not the money borrower, because the money lender makes money off everybody they lend money to. The borrower loses money every time you borrow money from somebody else. This is, if y'all haven't read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, this is explained in very plain language, even more plain than what I'm explaining. So, as the United States government pays down this debt that we already owe, we're already in debt. Now, you already know that. U.S. debt clock, $36 trillion in debt. Every time we make a payment on that debt, we have to pay a little bit extra for the interest, for the right to have borrowed the money.